Not long until Christmas. You can tell from the star on top of the tree. You always found the dinner to be delicious, but it's not the same with you gone, and everyone would agree. When I get out the decorations, I remember putting them up with you and going ice skating or sleighing in the park. I've recently thought of you whilst holding a box of tissues, but I've learnt over the years that memories can be a spark of discussion by remembering the good times, gathering with others and laughing at the simple images of you at your best. Because you're one of a kind, and because of your inspiration, I am blessed. Blessed to have you as a relative, blessed to have spent that time with you when I could, blessed from all of your encouragement making me feel more positive, blessed to have had all that fun with you throughout some of my childhood. So for those who are listening to my story, remember to try and make every Christmas special, because memories of families are precious, just like a flower's petal.
Hi guys. So the reason why I am talking to you guys now instead of just ending the video after the poem is because I felt like I needed to talk more on why I did that poem. And that poem is from my experience, my own personal experience, and I like doing it within poems because then it feels more natural, if that makes any sense. And recently I've been reflecting on this year with everything that's been going on with the pandemic. And I know I shouldn't be talking about it because it's Christmas and Christmas is a time of joy and a time to make memories. But I've come to realise that this year will be really hard for most families because at Christmas they will find it hard to celebrate without their family members because they may have lost them to what's going on right now with the pandemic, and it's hard for them because it'll be their first year without family, without certain family members. And I've experienced that over the years, and I just have this feeling in my heart to not share, because I'm not going to go into any detail, but to help people realize that although Christmas is a time for joy and for celebration, there'll be other people that would spend Christmas being upset because they'll have memories that will just come flooding back to them of previous Christmases, and that will just make them upset. But over the years, I like to see it as a time to celebrate their memory. And I think, you know what? Although I miss them, it's good to celebrate Christmas because that's what they would want. They wouldn't want us to be upset. And I know it's easier said than done. And it's okay to be upset. I'm not saying that it's not okay, because it's okay to be upset. That just shows that you love them and that you really cherish them, which is good. And the verse that I want to read is from Isaiah 58, verse 8. And it says, "Then your light will shine like the dawn, and your wounds will quickly heal. Your God will walk before you, and the glory of God will protect you from behind." I love that verse. I only found that verse a few days ago, but I really love it. And I'm sorry that the background's really dark. I tried to light it up with some fairy lights, but it didn't really do the job that I wanted it to do. But you can just about see me, so that's what counts. And that's why I'm wearing a lot of white, so you can see me. But anyway, back to the point. Yeah, with this verse, it just shows that you are, in a way, in your darkest moment due to your personal obstacle that you faced throughout this year, or maybe even throughout previous years. But there is a time where you learn that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to learn to follow that light and to acknowledge that it's there. And quite simply, God is that light. He is that hope that we need to get through the things that we can't go through on our own, because we have more of a habit of falling rather than getting up, because falling down is much more easier than getting up. But sometimes we just need to put some effort into that, otherwise we're not going to get through it, we're not going to overcome it. And the fact that it says that God will walk before you and that God will protect you from behind. God is coming from all directions. He is surrounding you right now because He's there for you. And even though you may not realize it, God is still there no matter who we are, no matter what we've done, because He loves us. Even if you're a believer or not, He still loves you. Because even if you don't believe in Him, He still believes in you. And He believes that you'll get through this. And it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. And it can take years to get used to because it's something new that you have experienced. And sometimes when you are in new situations, it just takes a while to learn how to overcome it. And that's where you have to realize that this is the kind of thing that you can't go through on your own. You have to talk to people, otherwise you're just going to be stuck in one place rather than moving forward. So I kind of just wanted to get that message out because it was personal to me and it has been in my heart for quite a while, since the beginning of December, because I've realized that this month can be hard for people. So I kind of wanted to get that message out, and I'm really sorry that my background is dark again, much more worse than before. But I just wanted to get that message out. So I will leave that with you guys, and I hope that you guys will have a Merry Christmas, and I'll be praying for you. And I will see you on my next video, which will hopefully be a bit more of a happier video. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye guys.